Hello, this is Nicole with Angelic Therapy and Healing, bringing you a general reading for the week of Monday, January 9th through Sunday, January 15th. We are going to pull cards this week from three of Doreen Virtue's decks. We're going to pull from her Archangel Power Tarot deck. Since it's Magical New Year with a magical beginning, we're going to pull from her Magical Messages from the Fairies, as well as her Magical Unicorns Oracle decks. So I have prayed over the cards, shuffled them, and asked that each of you receives at least one message. So let's go ahead and get started and see what's in store for us this week. And I've got the camera zoomed in enough that you guys should be able to see those and be able to read everything. Okay, let's make sure you guys can see that. Oh, maybe. Okay. Great. Well, this is good. This is some good stuff. See, this is the type of readings information that we want. Let's see here. We start off with a Major Arcana, 19, the Sun, Archangel Uriel. At the bottom it says, life is wonderful, thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So this is a magical time in your life where everything's coming true, everything's happening. It really is just, blessings all around. You've got sunflowers, Archangel Uriel's coming in on this magical unicorn. You've got the sun blaring behind. It really is, it's a time that is truly wonderful. And there's a lot of great things that are headed this way. So many of you, you have plans to get married, plans to move forward with a love interest, plans to move forward with a career change, starting your own business, for some of you moving. For some of you moving forward with family plans, but you've got these big plans, these big changes, really moving and working toward bringing your dreams to fruition. And they are these plans that you've been making and working on, they are going to succeed. And they're going to succeed beyond your wildest dreams and everything that you've imagined and you've tried manifesting and visualizing. They are going to happen. So just stay positive. Know that. Because the law of attraction, which actually we're going to cover that again here in a moment with the believe in yourself. The law of attraction, it really is a true thing, true deal. Because we manifest our thoughts. We really do. And the more you can see the power in that, you realize that, okay, it is a powerful thing. And you then can stop the negativity and the negative thinking and thoughts because you can see directly how that impacts things. So like I do a lot of instant manifestation and I've realized that. So I have to be very careful with my thoughts because it's a double-edged sword. So when I'm thinking positively, it's just one blessing after another. So when I have anything that's negative, doubt, worry, self-limiting beliefs that come in, I have to very quickly offset that and change that because it will manifest. So let's think of something that's okay. So I have new furniture arriving this week and I'm getting this new sectional and I didn't want my living room to be overwhelmed with furniture. So I got rid of my coffee table. So I wanted an end table that would be like 3 tables kind of like stacked within each other. So when I have guests over, I can pull them out so everyone has, a little area to put food or cups or whatever. But I didn't want it to take up a lot of space. So yesterday I'm like out at the store and I was thinking, I would really like to get something like that, but I really haven't seen many of them. And I just stumbled upon this one. It was 3 stacked tables, but the top of it was blue and it was black wrought iron. It's kind of like, it doesn't go with my colors and a little too dark. And so then I was thinking, no, I'd really rather have something lighter. I'd like something like cream or glass with a lighter wrought iron. And then I went around the corner, and here in the middle of nowhere, it wasn't even in the furniture where it was supposed to be, was this 3 table, and of course you had to buy them all separately, but a 3 table set that all stacked within each other that were all cream. That will go perfectly with my new furniture. But instant manifestation, it's not just that. Like, I can come home from a day after work being very tired and think, okay, I'm really, really tired, and man, I just wish I, had some time to relax. And I'll right away hear from a client who's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I have to work late tonight. I'm not going to be able to do our appointment, need to reschedule. But it is instant manifestation. And a lot of you are becoming instant manifestors. And even if you're not an instant manifester, we all manifest our thoughts. It may just take a little bit more time, which is good because it gives you a little bit of leeway, but it doesn't give you a lot. So just keep your thoughts positive, because you do have these new things that are coming in. Happiness, joy, recognition, promotions, financial abundance, satisfaction. For a large number of you, it's love. It's a meaningful, requited love. Trustworthy relationship. But these things are all coming your way. You have the sun, lots of blessings, lots of miracles. And Archangel Uriel is known for these brilliant ideas, like these flashes of light. He's also associated with emotional healing, understanding. So call upon him for assistance and help and any signs, because a lot of you are getting signs to do something, to move forward in a venture. You're kind of having some hesitation, some worries, some fears. That's the next two cards that we're going to go over. But they keep giving you signs. So if you need more, or if you need, okay, I get the signs. I get that you want me to do that, but how? Where do I go from here? I don't know what to do, Lord. Angels, I don't know. I don't have any ideas. I'm feeling kind of stuck. Call on Archangel Uriel. Help me out. Help me find my way to the sun. How do I get there? And it's interesting, signs. Let me see if I've got that magazine. I didn't throw it out yet. Okay, so a lot of you, and it was interesting because when I went to put the cards down, the card that's the overall energy this week, that's at the bottom of the deck, is the High Priestess. If I can get the glare off of it. It's powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Because a lot of you, you're starting to head down your path where you're meant to be, these things that you're meant to do, this greatness. You're about to step into your greatness. So it's divinely led and divinely guided, and you get so many signs. A lot of you are getting like bombarded with signs, and that happens to all of us, but it's an affirmation that yes, you're heading down the right path. Yes, take that leap of faith. Yes, let that person or that thing go. They're giving you mile markers, and it's interesting because we all get them, and they're trying to help us, but sometimes we like to ignore them because it requires us to do things. Okay, we're going to cover a little bit more of that here in a second with the Believe Yourself. But they just keep hitting us with signs over and over and over until we either get back onto the path that we're meant to be on, or we take some action steps forward. And sometimes it's also just to remind us. But a lot of you, you've got this intuition that's just bursting out of control. You've got all these signs that are coming in. And it was funny because the sign that I recently got, I got this magazine. And on the front of the magazine, there was this advertisement glued to it. And I'm so busy, I never have time to even look at the magazines. What happens when the magazines come in is I throw them in a stack, they go downstairs, and they sit by my treadmill and elliptical for whenever I can get on those and look at those while working out. I don't even look at them. But this ad caught my eye. And so the angels were drawing my attention to it. It's very interesting. So it's for this new cologne, Invictus, and like it's advertised as like the scent of victory. And on the box, there's these angel wings. And it was interesting because when I got it, I had sent one of my friends a message saying, look at this, because she's very in tune and spiritual awakening and lots of signs. Let me see if I can get you guys to see this without the glare. Now, for me personally, that's very interesting. Like a cross, so that's a cross. And, when you have divine relationships, blessed by God, cross. But it's interesting because when you look at it, it kind of looks like an F or an R or T or an R, which I think it's an F and an R. And then at the top you have an N, at the bottom it's D. But the the words on this tattoo are Swedish. And let's see if I can get that with no glare. And the top word is älska, which means love, adore. And then that bottom word is our light, which is true. So it's true love. And it's interesting because it's wrapped in this ribbon, which is like a helix. When you look at things that are related to twin flames, you'll see, because that's a divine relationship founded on, God, the divine masculine, divine feminine. And their energies, when you see things about twin flames, their energies spiral together like that ribbon. And then for, the letters that are on there are personally of interest and a sign for me. But the angels were giving me a sign. And but we all get them, and that's to give us some comfort. That's to give us encouragement. That's to give us signs to know that, yes, we are headed in the right direction. Or, don't give up. For me, it's say, don't give up and throw in the towel. But they give us that. So pay attention to those signs and believe in yourself. Because the next card that we have is believe in yourself. See yourself doing well, and you will. Because I get that a lot of you out there, you're seeing the signs. You've got this intuition that's kind of tuned up. And you're getting, okay, they're wanting me to, make this career change. They're wanting me to take these classes so I can long-term change careers. Or they're wanting me to let this person go, this lover that I've been back and forth with for years. And we're going to cover a little bit more of that in a moment. Or they're, wanting me to start my own business. Or they're wanting me to hang in there because this dream that I want, it's coming true now. They don't want me to give up right at the 11th hour. But these thoughts come in, these worries, these fears, these doubts. Can I do this? Am I capable of doing this? Oh my gosh, I really failed in my last marriage. Oof, I don't want to do that again. Or, ooh, my last job, I just really wasn't that good at that. I don't know if I should make the change into the same position in a new company. And that fear gets in the way when really that person that you were with, that you were meant to be with, was not meant for you. They're trying to get you to a person you are meant to be with. Or that career, maybe it just wasn't the people, the energy of the environment that you were in, just wasn't resonating with who you are. And in a new environment, doing the same thing, you will flourish. You will succeed. But they give you these signs, and they're trying to get you moving forward. It's just having the courage for many to take that leap of faith. But most importantly, believing yourself, believing that you can do it. Visualizing you succeeding at that. Not doubting yourself, not allowing self-limiting beliefs to get in the way, because then what happens is you'll have these self-limiting beliefs of, oh, I don't know if I'm capable of that, or I'm not really sure if I'm ready to venture forward with a love again. What if I get hurt again? Or what if this business flops? What if it doesn't succeed? So what happens is these fears start to come up, but because we manifest our thoughts, we then start to create blocks, or we slow things down. We add complications that don't need to be there because you're getting all these divine signs leading you down that magical path where you're supposed to be. Trust those things. Believe in yourself. You are headed in that direction. Take that leap of faith. And actually, I'm going to read the book real quick, because there's some additional information here I think that's going to help a couple of you. Okay. This card asks you to hold positive thoughts and feelings about yourself. If there's something you need or want, then hold a vision of yourself doing well. Only think positive thoughts about yourself, such as, I can do it, and I am good at this. The more you believe in yourself, the better everything will go. If you expect success, you'll have good results. But if you worry about failing, you won't enjoy your experiences. You can enjoy life more if you believe in yourself. If someone else tells you that you won't succeed, then picture a big X through their words to cancel them. Don't let someone else's words take away your belief. Instead, act in a way that makes them change their mind and see what you can really do. Belief means making a decision such as a, yes, I can do this. When you clearly decide to do it instead of just trying, you approach the situation with confidence. It doesn't matter if you're doing something new. What matters is that you believe that you can do it. Each time you do something new, you learn and grow. And you'll thank yourself for learning that you can do anything you truly believe you can do. So, have faith in yourself. Magical things are happening now. The last card that we have is let go. So for some of you, you're in this final preparation stage. Maybe you've got a couple final things that you need to let go of. So, God, angels, they have heard your prayers. They've heard your requests. They are working on bringing them to you. They are bringing them to you now. But in order for them to bring those things to you, some of you still have some things that you have to let go of. At the bottom of the card, it says, as you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So for some of you, you're getting these signs. So say, for some of you, okay, love. So say for some of you, you're getting these signs about this new love interest. And, you're wanting to move forward with them. So some of you, you've got this new love interest. You'd like to move forward. You're really excited to do that, but it just seems like things aren't progressing. So you're constantly checking, you're constantly worrying, you're constantly doubting, you're thinking, okay, did I get these signs wrong? Oh my gosh, I thought they were the one. I thought, we were going to head to this blissful place, and ooh, maybe I was wrong. So you're constantly thinking and analyzing and worrying and doubting. Let those worries go. Let go of the control, let go of the worry, let go of the need to control. And by control, if you're constantly wondering, okay, how's this going to happen? When is this going to happen? How's it going to go down? You're not giving God and the angels a space to do what they're here to do. We have to let go and let God. All we do is ask, Lord, I would like this. This is what I dream of. This is what I would like. And then we let go and let it happen. So that we don't block ourselves. Because if we're constantly worrying, is it going to happen? When's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? We're blocking it. Because what we're saying, really, essentially what we do when we behave that way, and it's, when you boil it down, it's all fear-based. We're coming from a place of fear that it's not going to happen, which is why we constantly check and constantly worry and overthink and analyze, and we get in the way. So we have to let go and let God, because the other thing that we're doing because of this fear and worry that it's not going to happen is we're essentially telling God, okay, I know I'm praying and asking for this love of a lifetime. I can tell by all these signs that you've given me, my intuitive stuff opening up, signs, synchronicities, that yes, that person is the one for me. Yes, God, they are your gift to me, and I am so thankful for that. And then just letting go and not worrying about how that's going to all come together. What we're telling God is, although I've asked for it, I don't think you're going to bring it to me. I don't think you can come through, God. When we're constantly fretting and worrying and doubting, that's the message that we're giving. And it creates blocks. So in order to not create blocks, in order to help those things manifest faster, just let go of control, let go of worry. You know it's going to happen. You're getting all the signs. And for some of you, it's not love, it's career changes, it's starting business. But let go, let God. Now, when you do get signs to take certain actions, take those actions. Because on the flip side, they're saying there are some of you out there that say it's a love interest as well. So say you've got this new love that they're trying to guide you to, but you're still holding on to a love from the past. And maybe you're not involved with that love. They're saying some of you are still involved with that person. They're saying vicious cycle, vicious merry-go-round cycle. So for some of you, you've had somebody that you've been trying to let go of for a while, and you've not had any success. For a lot of you, it's kind of like a comfort blanket. Either you're a comfort blanket for them, they're one for you. So Like for some of you, they're saying that this person keeps pulling you back because they're simply using you for financial purposes. But the second anyone else comes up, boom, they drop you like a hot potato. They go to someone else. And then when that person doesn't work out with them, then they pull you back again, their comfy little blanket to take care of everything. So you've been trying to let them go. They're saying a lot of you, they're congratulating you because you have seen through that person's intentions are not pure and not coming from a place of love. And you've learned that lesson. You're ready to let that person go. They're saying you do need to let that person go, though. Now, for some of you, you have let someone go in the past. Maybe it was an ex-spouse, ex-lover, but because they hurt you, you have this fear of moving on, fear that things aren't going to work out, fear of what does the future hold for me. So you're falling into the same vicious cycle as the earlier example where you're constantly overanalyzing. So, you've got this new love and you're like, oh, he's a catch or she's a catch. You've got all these signs, you're ready to move forward with them, but you're like, oh, I really got burnt by my ex-wife or my ex-husband, or I got cheated on, lied to, deceived. They said horrible things about me. They were verbally or physically abusive. That left a mark, and I'm fearful of that happening to me again. They're saying let go of those fearful thoughts and worries. Because they're saying for those of you that this is a new love interest, it's a divine love. They're guiding you to that person. They're giving you signs to take you in that direction, that magical direction. So there's no confusion as to who you're meant to be with. It's just you taking that leap of faith, believing yourself, and letting go of those feelings, letting go of that person. Now, for some of you, and if the earlier example, letting go of control. And they're saying for some of you, there's a small number of you out there that need to let go of addictions or behavior patterns. So for some of you, maybe you got hurt really bad, or you really got taken over in a divorce, and you've got this now new love interest that you can tell God's bringing this person to you. You really care for them, you really want to move forward with them, but you're afraid, okay, what if this doesn't work out again? So instead of feeling your emotions and communicating those emotions. So you've got a robin, new beginnings. It's like she's talking to that bird. So instead of communicating your feelings and emotions with yourself and with that love interest, you stuff them down with alcohol. You're drinking yourself. They're saying for some of you, not that you're drinking yourself to death, but you're impacting your health. But you're drinking to avoid your feelings. You're drinking to avoid allowing yourself to love, and to allow this blessing to come in. And it's from a place of fear. They say you have nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. Have faith. Trust the signs that you're getting. Trust, because it's going to turn out way better than you could ever imagine. It's going to unfold in a perfect, blessed way. It's time to get these blessings, these things that you've been praying for, that you've been hoping for, that some of you've been doing visualization boards for, you've been trying to manifest, you've been desiring. Because they're saying most of you have had to let things go from the past. You've had to heal. You've had to grow. They are commending you on that, congratulating you on that. You're at this final point, with everything unfolding or about to unfold. Just let go so that it can. That's all you need to do, so that the magic can unfold. So this is good stuff. This is definitely some good stuff coming in. So I do hope that you all can believe in yourselves, because you are amazing. Remember that. If you still need to do a little bit of heart healing, there's something that I often recommend with some of my clients that you can do. It's actually very powerful. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a quantum touch energy medicine practitioner. I do a lot of energy work. At some point in January, maybe into February, I'm going to release a video about the healing sessions, because I'm just a tool. God does the healing. I'm a minion. But in a 2-3 hour session, cancer's healed, multiple sclerosis healed, all types of diseases, ailments, things, but also blocks for twin flames, all types of things. But something that's extremely powerful that you can do on your own, that will help build your self-esteem, help give you that confidence, help you believe in yourself again, is to start taking the time every day and look yourself in the mirror and say, I love you 3 times every day. Because the eyes are truly the seat of the soul. So like when I'm working on a client, I've never seen the person, don't know what they look like, but I'll call them, and 99% of the time I'll ask them, what their eye color and their hair color is, because I will see what they look like while I'm working on them. And even though many times I'm working through different lifetimes with that person, their eye color is the exact same in every lifetime. It does not change. And that's why when you see people and you kind of like look at them and kind of get a second glance, it's kind of like, when they look you in the eye, it's almost like, I know them, but I don't know how. It's because the eyes truly are the seat of the soul. So the thing is, if we don't love ourselves and we don't have confidence in ourselves, and I have done this as well, and this is so powerful, how it helps us heal. When we look ourselves in the eye, if we're not loving ourselves, it's very challenging to say, I love you, because deep down we don't. But what you'll find if you do this and you stick to it every day, I love you 3 times while you stare directly into your eyes in the mirror. You may find initially that you're going to hold your breath, or you'll laugh, or you'll make a joke, or you'll try to look away. It won't be easy. But what you're going to find is it's going to start to heal you. And it's going to get easier and easier. You'll be able to start looking at yourself. And now, early on, you may also cry. Once you get past the point of trying to avoid looking yourself in the eye when saying that, you may get emotional. You may cry. If you do, let yourself cry. The reason we have all these, what I find from the work I do, the diseases and ailments and conditions that we have are because we don't allow ourselves to feel. We have to feel those things to heal them. So if you start to cry, let yourself cry. Because once you've felt it, once you've released it, and you don't need to know what it is, just if you feel overwhelmed with emotions, cry. You're going to feel better afterwards, and it's going to have some long-term positive effects. So for those of you in that boat, let the tears fall. Because what you're going to find is you'll get past those quickly. And you'll find that you can say that with confidence. And then eventually you're going to find that you can say that with excitement and joy. And deep down, you'll really love yourself again. And you'll know you love yourself again when you set boundaries. When you have things that you just will not accept. And from anyone. Things that you won't accept from family. Things you won't even accept from your twin flame. I mean, you can have a twin flame divine love. Love them. Eternally, they're your other half. But still not accept behaviors from them. Same thing with your family. You can love your mother and father, but when you love yourself enough, you will stand up for yourself and what is right for you now in a loving way, in a loving, kind way. But you won't treat yourself poorly anymore, and you won't allow others to treat you poorly anymore when you love yourself. So you will know when it's worked, because you'll be able to let that ex go. You'll be able to have the confidence to go and have that conversation with your supervisor of, I've really worked hard. I've brought a lot to this company. I've helped make a number of, improvements. I've made some more efficient processes. I've saved us X thousands of dollars. I would like to have a raise. But you'll have the confidence in having those conversations and having some difficult conversations and letting go of things that aren't meant for you and standing your grounds, because you will truly love yourself again. And we can only love other people truly, unconditionally, when we're loving ourselves. So try that. You'll find that it's powerful. You'll find that it helps you. And you'll find that it's going to help clear those blocks so those blessings can roll in for you, because you've got some amazing things coming your way. I can't wait to hear how it plays out for some of you. please leave any comments below. I do look forward to hearing from you. And because of my own things that I'm trying to wrap up this month, I'm not yet opening the webpage for new clients just yet. I do have current clients that are booked, that taken care of, but I should be putting the message out in the next few weeks as to bringing on new clients and what my new schedule will be. I think you guys are going to be excited about that information, so just have some patience with me, because I believe there's going to be a little bit more time for everyone when we get there. So just hang in there, stay tuned for that message, and I do wish you all an amazing week filled with a lot of love, joy, and blessings.